How to beat hate cards in Magic the Gathering. Welcome in, much love, Trav here. And if you play combo and especially want to win matches and win tournaments, want to win more, beating hate cards is super important. And this is something that I think I've thought of a surprising amount about in my life and had a lot of success with playing combo decks. So we're going to go through 3 ways to beat hate cards in Magic the Gathering. In short, dodge, counter, and play through. So number 1, and playthrough is my preferred. Dodge the hate. That is, you just hope they don't have it, and that leaves a lot up to chance. Or you can study the metagame, you can scout the metagame, and you wait for a window where, say, no one is playing hand hate, and then you play a spell combo deck, or no one is playing graveyard hate, and then you play the graveyard deck. That forces you to have access to a lot of different cards and a lot of different play styles. You don't really get to choose when to play the deck. You have to kind of time with the metagame, or you just play and hope they don't have it, and that sucks. I'm not really a huge fan of that because while there's a lot of luck in Magic, a lot of variance, we would like to minimize that if we're going to win. We don't want to just hope, It makes it hard to play, it makes it not fun, it makes it hard to win a tournament. There's too much variance. I'm not a huge fan of just trying to dodge, which brings us to countering or playing through. Countering, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, but it's sometimes something you have to do. Countering hate is like, you know that they're going to have hate against your combo, and you try to make them discard it or counter it or bounce it or something like that. And that works in certain contexts, but it's like, now you not only have to have your combo, but you also have to have your hate piece too, or your counter piece, and that's diluting your strategy. And to make matters worse, you might draw your counter piece and they never even sideboarded in hate, and you're now down a card and your combo so diluted that you might not actually win. So I'm not necessarily a huge fan of countering hate. It's a solution sometimes, especially if you're doing things like picking up your deck. You can find that one card. And it's generally a good principle to have a few interactive spells in general in your deck, or have an interactive strategy even when you're comboing. But relying on, like, if they have that, I need to draw this or I lose, is a horrible position to put yourself in, which gets me to number 3 way to beat the hate, which I'll give you several examples of, is just powering through, playing through, winning through hate. I like to think, if the opponent has the best possible card, how can I win anyways? And for instance, if I'm playing Living End, it's like, what am I going to do if the opponent has Rest in Peace to exile my whole graveyard? Well, I'm going to have boarded in a 4th Living End so I can just have more sweepers and sweep their stuff too, and I'm going to hard cast my monsters. What am I going to do to beat Rest in Peace if I'm playing Dredge? Okay, I'm going to have a version of the deck that is good at hard casting monsters so I can cast Lotleth Troll into Vengevine and beat them anyways, because I figure they're going to be down 1 card for their hate card, and they might be down 1 or 2 more cards mulliganing and looking for it, and assume that it's enough to win. And if my goal is to power through, it's not going to be enough to win. I'm sorry. Another way, there's other ways to do this. If you're a spell combo, you just put in more slower card draw to power through their discard. Or if you are on some kind of combo deck, you juke to a different kind of combo. You swap in 1 piece and side out. Or if you're playing a spell combo deck, or like a creature combo deck, you just sideboard in more value spells so that you can beat down. Juking is a component of this. Powering through is having plan Bs that are good, or plan Bs that are even better when the opponent has their hate. So you can just, and that's my preferred, because if you're hoping they don't have it, that really sucks. Not only is it not a good strategy, but it saps your confidence because you're hoping to get lucky. And if you're trying to line up the right answer, man, again, that is not good for confidence because you just have to have it at the right time. But if you feel that if they bring it on, if you have your best hate card, I'll just power through and beat you anyways, that's a great position to be in. It's a great strategy to be in. It's a great psychological space to be in. So, hope you found that useful. And if you're very serious and you want to know more, then you would be interested in the Mastermind, which is an opportunity to work with me and other pros in person, over the phone, in group setting as well, and over the private forum. and we can get you way better and help you win more and help you get to where you're trying to get sooner and discuss stuff like this in depth in the mastermind. For those of you who just are in to watch the videos for entertainment, that's definitely not for you. For those of you who are just F&M, that's definitely not for you. But if you're very serious, it's something you should know about, and there'll be a link here to check out the MTG mastermind. Hope that helped. Everyone, power through the hate and keep on winning. Much love, Trav. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see some of you in the next step as we talk about the mastermind. Take care, take action. See you below.